My name is Jim McLaren. Today is Thursday, January the 30th, 2020. To look at these Wago lever nuts, 100 of these 221-412. They call them the 221s. And they show you AWG from 24 gauge to 12 gauge copper wire. And then they show you the length of wire that has to be cut to put inside these lever nuts. And the information on the side here, on the back of the box, different qualifications and instructions. Even the box is kind of unique. It's got a cover on it, hold it kind of shut here. So you get 100 of these, about 45 Canadian off Amazon. Now, this is the way they come. Now, this is where you measure your. You see the length of the, you just measure that up, that's about 11 there. And then the back side, it gives you information, 24 gauge, 12 gauge, other information on here. Now these snap up and down. So you open them all the way up, install your wire, snap it down. That's not going anywhere. Second wire, snap it down. Now, you can see the wire inside here as well. There's the wire. And the sides of the wire. You can see them in here. Now, you can test it. There's a hole in the top here. Right in the top. So you can take your tester here and test it. Put your probe in here. And they come in 2, 3, and 5. The 3, you test it from inside here. I think it shows it inside the box here. Shows it inside the box. So you can test it from the outside and the inside here. On the 3s. So that's the Wago 221s. These would replace the wire nuts, or as I call them, Mars. This is an old GFI plug I have, ground fault interrupter, and you can see in the back it's got all 4 wires coming out here. So there is the top here shows the line right here. And that's where you would feed your power into the line, and then the load goes to the next plug the load goes on to your next plug, and then the ground wire here. So now you need wing nuts to connect all these wires up. I call them Mars. Now, here's the wing nuts. Now the Wago ones are much smaller, much easier to work with. So we're going to try these Wago ones today. And they have to be a certain length to fit inside here. There's that 11. This is 11 here. 11. It's roughly about, I think it's about half an inch. So 11 is about half an inch. Half an inch on the. It's about a half an inch. So these are connectors I'm going to use. So this one's just a wee bit long here, just over the 11. So I'll trim that one a wee bit. These are stranded wire, and it'll work inside these. I'm just going to eyeball it here. So we're going to use the GFI plug and use these Wago connectors instead of the wing, what they call the wing nuts. It's going in this junction box. Now you can buy a larger junction box, a deeper junction box, so you can contain all this stuff in there. But we're going to try this one today. See how it works. I'll put the ground wire to the back of the box here. I'm just going to loop that into that tighten that down. Now the other ground will go on the other side here too. So this is our GFI, and on the top here is a line. So that's where we're going to connect the power to, and it's going to be our power source coming in here. And the stranded wire is a little harder to line up, so I'll put that in first. Try to get that in all the way. That one's in. And do the same for the white. And we'll connect our power source here to the white and the black here. It's a lot easier using the standard 14-2 wire. So that's connected now to the line. So I got the grounds connected to the back of the box here, tighten them down. And then to connect this other line going to another receptacle here. It's going to feed from this GFI. So I'll connect the remaining 2 wires here using our Wago connectors here. So I'm going to put the weight on the load now. And then connect the white coming from the other box. And same with this black. And you can make sure it's in all the way, because stranded wire is not as easy to put in as a regular 14-2 wire. And then hook the remaining black into the other wire here. Now, so we've got the line coming in, going to the line on the GFI. The load is going to the other receptacle here. Now we just have the grounds hooked together, and they do make a 3 and a 5 connector. So the 3 connector, you could use that to make your 2 grounds, hook your 2 grounds, and then hook your 3rd ground in from the GFI. But we use a MAR today, so we'll just use the MAR today. I'll connect that. So we got 4 of these Wago connectors connecting all the wires, the black and whites, going from the power to the line and from the load to the receptacle. I've got the MARs. I'm going to use the MAR to connect all the ground wires. Now I'm going to put all this into the box, and I'm not going to view that because it's going to take some time to get all these wires pushed in the back of the box here, because it's such a tight area here. So we've got the GFI plug hooked up, line coming in to the line, load going to the next receptacle. We've got a lamp plugged in here. We're going to use some power. Now this is live. Turn the lamp on. The GFI will control the lamp now. We hit test, shut the lamp off, reset, resets it. So we connect it to the line, to the load, to the receptacle, anything downstream of the GFI works. And these little Wago connectors work nice. I hope you like my video. My display is only temporary, not be taking all these apart. I just wanted to show you how they use these Wago connectors there, or they call them the Wago lever nuts. And you can see it's quite a bit smaller than the wing nuts, or the Mars as I call them. And they're quite unique, and they have some nice features to them. Just snap in there and you can see your wires. You can test them to the end here. And smaller than the wire nuts. And not that expensive. I ordered the 3s so that I can use them in different projects. Anyway, this is the Wago, and hope you enjoyed my video. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. If you watched this the first time today, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for taking the time to listen to the video today. Have a great day.